Okay, welcome to this presentation where we want to see how we can solve systems of equations in three variables by Crammer'S rule. So if you have been looking for a video that can help you solve such equations, this is the right video for you. Now, to start with, you need to know that this rule depends on the concept of determinants. All right? So you need to know how to find the determinants of a 3 by 3 matrix, in short. This implies that if we have a 3, if the 3 variables of the equations are x, y, and z, then we are going to find x by saying determinant with respect to x over the general determinant. Then y will be found by saying determinant with respect to y over the, like I call it the general determinant. Then z is equal to determinant with respect to z over the general determinant. Okay, so this is what we are going to use to solve these 3 equations. All right, so let's look at an example. Solve the following simultaneous equations by Crammer'S rule. Okay, we solve that equation by these equations by Crammer'S rule. What are these equations? 2x plus 3y plus 4z. This gives us negative 4. Then 4x plus 2y plus 3z. This will give us negative 11. 3x plus 4y plus 2z. This will give us negative 3. All right, so those are our equations. So you need to realize that if you look at this, the first part, this, we have a variable x here. All right. Here we have a variable y. And here we have a variable z or z. So you have to make sure that you realign your equation in such a way that you have got the same variables. So here you need to have the same variable, here the same variable, and there the same variable. All right. Then thereafter, you isolate the coefficients of these variables. You isolate the coefficients of these variables. The first one, we isolate 2. Then here we isolate 4, and there we isolate 3. For the next one, we isolate 3, 2, we isolate 4. The last one, we isolate 4, we isolate 3, we isolate 2. But this is a matrix now. This is a matrix. We can use a square bracket, there's no problem. Then the variables are x, Y, and Z, this should produce what we have on the right-hand side, which is -4, -11, and -3. What does it mean? If you multiply these two matrices, you produce the equation that we have on top. Okay, so what we are going to do is to find the D. So D is equal to the determinant of this matrix. So this matrix that we have is like our general determinant, which is 2, which is 2, 4, and 3, 3, 2, and 4, 4, 3, and 2. But you need to take note of these signs. The first one will be plus, minus, and the plus. What does this imply? Our determinant will be equal to, the first one here is a 2. So the sign is positive, so I'll put positive 2. Then you must kill off this line where there is 2 and this line where there is 2. You kill off. What are you remaining with? 2, 3, 4, and 2. All right? Okay, then the next one is negative. So we'll say -3. So if you look at where there's 3 here, this is the row where there's 3, and this is a column where there's 3. When we kill off, you remain with 4, remain with 4, 3, 3, 2. All right? So this goes now. The last one is plus 4. When we do the same, you realize that we have got 4, 2, and 3, 4. Then thereafter, we find the respective determinants. I hope that is okay. So this will imply that our D is equal to 2. So when we find the determinant here, it will be 2 by 2, we get 4, minus 12, minus 3. So when you multiply here, you get 8, minus, when you multiply here, you get 9, plus 4. When you multiply here, you have got 16, minus, when you multiply the other side, 2 by 3, you get 6. Okay, so this implies that our D is equal to 2. So 4 minus 12 is -8, minus 3. 8 minus 1 is minus 9, sorry, is -1, plus 4. Then 16 minus 6 is 10. So this will imply that our determinant is equal to 2 by -8 is -16. -3 by -1 is +3, plus 40. And our answer here, -16 plus 3 is -13. -13 plus 40 is 27. So we have got it 27. That is our general determinant. So from there, we can find determinant with respect to x. What does it mean? We go back to the original matrix. So here, this column where there is this, well, these are the coefficients of x. Eliminate, replace them with this. This is -4, -11, and -13. -4, -11, and -13. Yet the other two columns should be maintained, which is 3, 2, 4, 4, 3, and 2. So we'll get the determinant of this. So this implies that our determinant with respect to x will be, the law applies, positive, minus, and positive. So it means the first one will be -4. So when you eliminate, I think now you're able to pick it. You eliminate this and this one, you remain with 2, 3, 4, and 2. So when we eliminate this with that, you remain with -11. So there's -3, -11, 3, -13, 2. Okay, so we are done. The next one is +4. So +4. So when we eliminate that with this, you have -11, 2, -13, 4, like that. So this implies that determinant with respect to x is -4. The first one is 2 by 4. It is 2 by 2 is 4, minus 12, minus 3, -2 by 11, -11 is -22, plus please take note, this one is supposed to be -3 and not -13. You can check here, it's -3. So there's a need to correct that. Throughout where there's -13, it's supposed to be -3. So it's supposed to be -3. Here is supposed to be -3. And here is supposed to be -3. All right, so meaning that you're going to have 9 here when you multiply, plus 4. When you multiply here with -44, -3 by 2 is -6, but because we are subtracting, so it becomes +6. So determinant with respect to x is -4. -8 inside when you subtract, -3, -22 plus 9, you get -13, plus 4, you get -44 plus 6, you get -38. Okay, so dx, determinant with respect to x, you get 32 here, plus 39, minus 152, and what we get? -81. So that is that. So the next step is to get determinant with respect to y, meaning that the first column, take note, meaning that in here, this will be maintained. Okay, it will be maintained, but this would disappear for y. It will be replaced by this. All right. Okay, so that we're saying. So let's move on. So what are we saying? We are going to have 3, the original column, 4 and 3. But where there is y now, we put -4, -11, and -3. Then at the end, we maintain the coefficients of z, which is 4, 3, 2. So we are getting the determinant here. So this implies that determinant of y, don't forget this, plus, minus, and the plus. So we have got 3. I think now we are used. So we have negative 11, 3, negative 30, negative 3, sorry, 2. Now there's minus and this minus, so we have got plus 4. So when you eliminate this and this one, you have got 4, 3, 3, 2. I think we are okay. When we eliminate the first, take note there'll be plus 4 as well. So when you eliminate the first row with the third column, you have got 4, negative 11, 3, and 3 and negative 3. Okay, so we move on now. So our determinant with respect to the coefficients of y will be 3 open bracket. When you multiply 2 by negative 11, it's negative 22 plus 9 plus 4, 8. 2 by 4 is 8 minus 3 by 3 is 9. I hope that is okay. Then plus 4. 4 by negative 3 is negative 12 plus 33. Dy is equal to 3. So negative 22 plus 9. Okay, so what I can do now, I think you have picked it. I can ask you to find the final answer, and what you're going to get is 54. Here, you can work it out and then get 54. Right, so we can get now dz will be equal to, so it is the last part here that will be tempered with this one. All right, so the first two columns will remain the same. So what am I saying? We are going to have 3, 4, 3, 3, 2, 4. Then here we temper with it. We put negative 4, negative 11, negative 3. Then we repeat the process. All right, so this implies that dz is equal to, again, it is plus, minus, and plus. Okay, so we are going to say 3, 3. Okay. Okay, sorry for that. So when we eliminate this with that, we are getting 2, negative 11, 4, negative 3, minus 3. So now we'll shift. We eliminate this. You have got 4, negative 11, 3, and negative 3. Take note, this is a plus, and plus minus 4 because of the the minus. So we eliminate this. We have got 4, 2, 3, and 4. So determinant with respect to z what are we going to get? We are going to say again -6. So we have got 3 open bracket -6 plus 44 minus 3 open the bracket. This is -12 plus 33 minus 4, this is 16 minus 6. What do we get? You get dz is equal to 3. Maybe here you can, when you work it out, you get 38 minus 3. Here when you work out, you get -21 minus 4. When you work out that, you get 10. And what is the final answer? So this tends to be -27. Then we're almost done. So what we need now is to find the x. All right? Is to find the x. We need to find x. How? Remember we said you're going to say the determinant with respect to x over the general determinant. In this case, what was our determinant with respect to x? It was -81 divided by our determinant, which is 27, and the answer was -3. Then we go to y is determinant with respect to y over our general determinant. So determinant with respect to y is 54 over our determinant, which is 27, and this is producing 2. So our our z is determinant with respect to z over determinant, and our determinant with respect to z is -27 over 27. What do we get? -1. All right, we get -1. So therefore, x is equal to -3, y is equal to 2, and z is equal to -1. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. I hope you have enjoyed my presentation. Please subscribe to our channel. Subscribe. Thank you. In case there are people that would want to reach me, you can WhatsApp me on this line, and my other colleague, Mr. Mbondo, you can reach him on that line. Thank you so much, and may God bless us all.